Hello everybody, my name is Tobias Penny, as y'all know me. Hello Eurovision fans. It's been quite a while. I finally have some time to make a small video about what my thoughts were on the first semi-final of Eurovision 2023. So this is gonna be a very short video. It's gonna be unedited because my editing program sucks and it doesn't work anymore. So I'm sorry for that, but hopefully I can get through to you all with my rightful opinions that everybody, of course, very much cares about. So it's gonna be a quick one. I'm just gonna talk about the songs and the staging. I'm not gonna talk about what I thought of everything of the semi-final. And also right after this, I'm gonna make a short video about my thoughts about semi-final 2 and what my predictions is gonna be. Well, if I have time, I'm gonna have like a semi-2 final prediction, but I don't think that's gonna happen before I can actually watch the final Saturday. So we'll just have this one. But no more waffling. Let's just get. We're gonna go down the list of what I thought. We'll start at the bottom. We'll go up the top. And this was very much a surprise to me. This entire semifinal. It was so nail-biting because so many shocking things happened. So many amazing performances. Even the ones I wasn't too sure about just surprised me so much. Don't get mad at me. These are just my silly opinions. And we'll just go down the list. So starting at the bottom, I'm gonna have Ireland. This was not a surprise to me. They didn't really change anything for me. It was just Ireland, and it's not like I wanted them to succeed because I want like everyone in the Eurovision community. We want Ireland to like have a different perspective on how Eurovision works nowadays, and they really have to try their best. Like they came close with Brooke because they sent something different, but this year again, it's just a normal bland song, and I could not be surprised if this like was all the way at the bottom for everybody. But we'll have to see at the after the finale, after like all the points get leaked of what the actual televote points were, who actually placed the lowest in semifinal 1, because that's actually very surprising me, and also which country came 11th, because I can imagine that it was incredibly close. But yeah, the staging was interesting. I like the hand when he goes down to the floor. And there was a thing that could work for this song, which was like the clapping part. And they tried, but it's almost like they were trying. They saw that no one was doing anything, and they just gave up. They literally gave up. So Ireland, it wasn't really a surprise. What was kind of a surprise for me was Azerbaijan. Well, for most people, this song is at the bottom because this song is not for everybody, and I can get that. I can totally get behind that. But I just really like this song. I think the guys are very much endearing. But I expected this to be like at the lowest point of everyone, so I had no expectation of this ever making to the finals, just like Ireland. But at least it's something going for it, in my opinion. I thought in the beginning with the black and white with the camera, I thought that was amazing. I thought it was amazing staging. Of course, for the people in the arena who saw them on stage live, I don't think it changed so much because though they don't really have the camera movements. I mean, in the game they can see it on the screens, but they're probably just looking at the artists themselves on stage, so they wouldn't get a lot of it. And when the camera stuff kind of backed out, then you just saw the staging that they had with the nice colors, the nice outfits. It was still nice, but the camera movements and the camera shots really made it for me. I really enjoyed that. It was kind of a shock, actually. And the singing, it was good. It had some tempo problems in the rapping part, but I just still think it's a very nice song. It was never gonna make it to the finals, and it's still like at the bottom of my list. Not all the way at the bottom, but I still like the song. I still appreciate it. So Azerbaijan, you tried your best. You sent something different. That was amazing. But yeah, I wasn't expecting anything different. So this one might be a shocker, but I have Moldova. Now, don't hate me on this. You would think that Moldova would be a slam dunk for me. It's ethnic. It's cool. It has amazing staging ideas. Why wouldn't I like this? And I do like this. Like the next few songs are just so close together because I had like 7 songs that I wasn't sure of, and I was like, okay, well, like 4 or 3 of the songs that I've chosen are not gonna make it. So I thought that was very hard for me, and I'm very happy they still went through. Like I'm so happy for Pasha and everyone who worked on the song. This song didn't click for me. and I don't know why. I really enjoy like the dropping of the beat, the staging. I thought the staging was very interesting. I thought it was sometimes a little bit messy, but the ideas were amazing. I absolutely love the part where the flute guy and Pasha were just dancing, and you could see the shot from above with the amazing colors on the stage itself. I thought that was amazing. I fucking love that. But you know, sadly, it just didn't click for me, and I'm so I hate myself for it not working for me, but you know, it's I can't really do anything about it. I still really like the song. I'm so happy they went through, so I have nothing to complain about. But why is it so low on my list? I don't know. I guess I just like the next few songs just a little bit more, like a tiny bit, which is why I have Malta up next. I am very happy that a lot of people said, "Oh, Malta got robbed. They were so good," and I agree. They had such amazing energy, and the staging was so interesting, so funny, so quirky. It was amazing. Like I guess people could have thought that the staging was a little bit poor, a little bit, you know, that they had no budget for the staging at the beginning when they showed the cardboard cutouts of other Malta entries. I thought it was hilarious. Like, as a regular Eurovision fan, you know, getting the references, I thought it was hilarious. But you know, I can expect that it doesn't work for everyone because not a lot of people are as big Eurovision fans as we are. But you know, I thought the amazing energy, amazing staging. I think it was just the song itself. I like this song. I think it's very funny. You know, I love the saxophone riff, like with that "Hey Mama" I had. You know, but I don't know. I don't think the song is amazing. I do really like it. It's very quirky. It's very funny. I just think the other songs are so much better. I think even Moldova had a better song, but I think Malta's staging and just the energy was so much better. And the singing was also very good, and they brought such an amazing energy to the beginning of the show. It's sad to see, but I kind of was expecting it. I didn't expect them to go to the finals, but amazing performance. I think we can all say that. Now up next we have Portugal. Wow. You know, I think Portugal really has to give Mimica like a handshake, a written apology, and just a key to every city, like everyone has been saying, because holy damn, even right before Portugal, you know, wanted to perform and was making their staging. Their staging had like some problems behind the scenes that they couldn't have the staging that they really wanted to. That's why there were no LEDs, but it still worked so much, and that could be because just Mimicat herself is just fucking amazing, and it is the lighting was it was so perfect, guys. It was insane. Yes, I know that Portugal is still not in my top 10 qualifiers. I know, okay? Shut up. I know. But I think she was just amazing. I'm so happy that she went through. I was very iffy if she was going to make it, but, you know, seeing as the audience reacted so incredibly positive to this, I'm just so happy that it did. I think this song is still very good. I don't think it was enough, given that other songs were just a little bit better in my opinion, but, you know, she was such an amazing performance. I mean, she had every right to go through the finals. So, amazing Mimicat, and I hope you do well in the finals. I have a really strong feeling that she's actually going to do very well. Top 10? I don't know. I think there are much stronger songs still coming, but she has a chance. She at least has a chance. You know what also, you know what a country also has a big chance? Israel. Now, I think I'm the least biggest fan of Israel, because I don't really like this song. That's terrible, right? Don't hate me in the comments, please. Don't hate me in the comments. I just think I really like this song, but I just think other songs are so much better. This just feels a little bit too generic. I like the unicorn aspect about it, but guys, the staging, the singing, holy fuck. You know, it just made the song 200 times better. It was insane. I mean, I think the funniest thing is that the weakest part of the song was the little dance break that when they were hyping up and then she did the little dance break. I actually thought that was the worst part of the song. Like, please don't hate me for that, but I just thought it was a little weak compared to the choreography of all the different dance moves throughout the song. Like the fucking unicorn part, and then the LEDs in the background with her and the unicorns coming up, and just the beginning. Holy shit. You could see that they had $1 million put in this staging. uh, the song just doesn't work for me. I just think the song is a little too generic to be so amazing, but you know, the staging and the singing, it just amplifies it to 500. So I totally get why this is going to be in the top 10 in the finales, because it has such a big chance. Is it has it a chance of winning? I don't think it does. I think the song is just a little too generic for that. I think other songs have don't have that problem. So we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. So up next, we're gonna have two that are a little bit sad because you know, it's Latvia. I have said a lot of things about Latvia on social media through TikTok. Um, not on my YouTube channel, so you haven't missed anything. But I first really didn't like Latvia. Latvia needed a lot of time for me to grow, and I don't think the audience, you know, the audience didn't have the same time as a lot of Eurovision fans had it with the song, because this song has grown on me so much. I actually really love the song now. I think this thing was so interesting, and I love the more simplistic and quiet ending. I thought it was amazing. His singing was amazing, and yeah, I'm just very sad that the thing went through. I have heard a lot of people say same with Malta, but I think Latvia definitely deserves a little bit more, guys. That they got robbed, and I don't think that is really an option, you know. Just people, it's people's first perspective. You really have to make an impact, and I don't think Latvia just made that for people. But if a lot more people had the time to let Latvia grow on them, I think Latvia would have definitely made the top 10. But they didn't. They didn't get robbed. You know, it was only televote. There were no juries, so you can't really say that anymore. Like it's you guys, it's us making the decision who goes through, and Latvia just didn't make it because most regular viewers are not regular viewers, just people who were just tuning in and are like, oh, I like Eurovision, I'm just gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna watch anything beforehand. They don't have the same attachment that we had to Latvia, so it's still very sad, yes, but robbed, I don't think they were. I mean, yeah, it's still a little bit. It's a weird situation. Okay, it's weird. I'm sorry, Latvia, but you were amazing. Holy fuck! Going from one of my least favorite songs this year to absolutely loving them in the end, it's just so unfortunate. And what is also unfortunate was I was kind of hoping them to go through was the Netherlands. Yes, I know I'm biased because I'm Dutch myself, but it's, wow, just the vocal improvement from the pre-parties from now, it was so good. The vocals weren't still perfect. I am gonna say this to you, like the vocals were not perfect at all, but this could have been such an amazing redemption arc, and I actually think it was very close with Latvia and the Netherlands to actually go through to the top 10. I don't know which songs that actually made it to the finales were close to not being. I really don't know. Sorry, my camera is being a little shitty today. I cannot fix it with editing. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, it's such a vocal improvement. I thought the staging was very interesting. I like the moving platform that they were walking the other way, the camera shots. I thought it was so good, and I'm just a very big fan of the song and Mia Nikolai and Dion Cooper themselves. I just really like them, and I still feel very bad for them because even though they had such an improvement, and you would think that the Dutch media and the Dutch people would have given him, wow, good job, guys. I mean, there still were a lot, but the Netherlands hates their guts. It's insane. Like, Dutch people are such assholes when it comes to little things about their country that they cannot complain about. Because we live in such a fucking amazing country that we make such big deals out of the littlest things. And of course, yeah, I know the vocals weren't good. I know I'm not in denial, but I just hate Dutch people. Jesus Christ, they are still so mad at them, and I just don't think they deserve it at all. It would have been very, very funny if they still went through to the finals. But yeah, Dutch people are just. It's infuriating. It's very much infuriating. At least the Dutch media has kind of made a little shift, but not a lot. It's still very sad. So, Dion, Mia, my heart goes to you, and I think you really made the Netherlands proud. Okay, up next, another song that I was very iffy about if they actually made it, but they did. It was Switzerland. I was so thinking that this was such a jury song that not a lot of people were gonna appreciate this. This song had so much hate when it came out because people for some reason thought that it was against Ukraine or something. Very stupid shit, but they made it. I'm so happy for Ramo because he's such a young guy, but he has such an amazing vocals, and I really like the song. I really like the message that it gives for young people going into the war and actually having the perspective of the young people that have to go to war in Ukraine. It's so heartbreaking. I listened to all his interviews after he. After the semifinals, when everything was done, and his message through to the young people who are being sent to war, not only in Ukraine but every country who's actually participating. It's such an amazing message, and I'm so glad that people got to see it. I love that it got such an amazing reception from just regular viewers, but also new viewers alike. I'm just so happy that I made it. I was a little bit iffy about the staging. Like Jean Baptiste, he has such an amazing. I mean, sorry. It's such an amazing staging designer, and I think he put something very interesting that made people think so much. I didn't think it was amazing, but it worked, right? But his vocals was amazing. The song is amazing, and I'm just so happy that they went through. So yeah, Ramo, absolutely amazing job. I also did a cover of Water Gone, which is on my Instagram, so you can search that up if you would like that. I have to finish this video because this video is taking way too long. I'm so sorry, guys. But up next we have Norway. Starting this show, I was very iffy if they're gonna make it because they were called last. They were called absolutely last. I was like, whoa. Are they gonna make it? That would be such a shock, but of course they made it. They're such a fan favorite. The vocals were very iffy. I thought it was almost like a wow, a yikes for some part. Of course, she's still an amazing performer, and I know she can sing so well. But I think it was just the nerves or something. The big high note at the end. I know it was still very impressive that she actually did it, but it was not on point at all. So I was very scared for her that she actually didn't make it, but of course she did. Come on. How is she gonna do in the finals? I think she's still gonna do very well. Top 10, probably, you would think, right? But this was probably her worst performance I've seen so far, so hopefully she can turn it up in the finals. I didn't really like her staging that much. I thought the high note colors of the LEDs were just a little bit weird and a little bit cheap almost. And I like the dancers, but it was just a little bit too dark. I don't know, I was just not the biggest fan of the staging, but I still like the background dancers, and I still love Alessandra herself. I love her energy, so amazing. Up next we have Czechia. Holy fuck. This might be the biggest improvements from the pre-parties, because I hated them in the pre-parties, because Czechia was my number one for so goddamn long, until Sweden and Finland came around. But they were not, in my opinion, they were not taking it seriously at the pre-parties, and they made such a bad impression that they lost so many points on multiple Eurovision score apps and sites that I was actually getting so scared for them that they weren't actually gonna make it. But after seeing the staging, after hearing the vocals, after seeing how serious they were being about the message, about the song, this was perfect. This was almost as perfect as Sweden. It's insane how good this was, and I might even put it so much higher on my list. I know it's right here now, and there's still a few songs coming up, but this was insane. It was so goddamn good, and I'm so happy that they went through. I think this is gonna make a huge impression in the finale, and I hope they actually do very well. They might even go as far as top 5. I'm not even fucking with you. They made such an amazing improvement, and they're so amazing. The staging, the singing, everything. It was insane. So Czechia, Vesna, holy fuck. Holy fuck. Up next we have Sweden. I don't think I have a lot to say. I think I'm just gonna wrap through this. Improve vocals. She had some problems in the rehearsals, but come on, the staging, the singing, it's Loreen. It's amazing. This song has grown on me. Like, at first, I didn't really like it as much. I thought the song wasn't as strong as others, But now thinking about it, I think it still has a few problems of genericness, but it's still, wow, this is Eurovision. This is amazing, and this is such a big chance of winning that I don't think I'm even mad if this is going to win, even though it's not my favorite, which is insane. Up next, we have Croatia. Yes! I'm so happy! I was so scared that they weren't gonna make it, but they did! I actually voted for Croatia. I think it was amazing. The staging was so good, and I'm so happy that the entire arena and so much love coming from the community. I'm so happy that they made it. And fuck everybody who said like otherwise, oh my god, this was so weird. If you do not get why Croatia went to the finals, I don't think you understand Eurovision, because this is pure Eurovision. I'm not attacking everybody who doesn't like Croatia. You cannot, of course, like Croatia. That's fine. Everybody has their own opinions, but I'm so sorry. I'm just so happy that they went through. So yes, hopefully they're gonna get very far in the finals, and I'm very scared about how close it would have been that they wouldn't go to the finals. But amazing. So happy. Up next, my second place is Serbia. Holy fuck, that staging! It was insane! The only bad thing I've heard about it is that the vocals were bad on live television, which I didn't hear anything. I thought it was amazing. I think his performance was amazing. I just think that people didn't get his staging or get the song or the message behind it, but it still went through to the finals, even though of that problems of, you know, just people tuning in, finding this very weird and very fucking bad. But I thought it was insane. This is top 3 material for me. I thought it was insane. I love Luke himself. He was so amazing. I love the little boy. Yes, Serbia. I'm so happy they went through. Amazing. But, of course, number 1, it's crazy. It's party. It's Finland. Holy fuck. I think staging amazing. Everything was amazing. Only the vocals were just a little iffy. I hope he fixes that for the finale, because that can actually make a difference if he wins, yes or not. But Käärijä, he has been my favorite throughout the entire time, and I'm so happy that people see my way. I'm so happy that they did. I mean, there was not a single chance that he wasn't going to make it. Yes, his vocals weren't amazing, but the staging, the energy, just the all-out reception of everybody who saw this, it was insane. Actually, one of my best friends who I watch Eurovision with and who I'm gonna watch the finale with, she actually doesn't like Finland. She has seen him perform live. She's heard the song. I don't get why, because he's such a big Eurovision fan. And I like her so much, and we have such our thoughts about Eurovision and so many things are so much alike. I don't get what she likes to say. This is one of the best Eurovision songs I've ever heard in my life. I'm not kidding. I actually like this more than some of the winners of the last few years. It's insane. Hopefully this wins, but I'll just have to wait and see for the finale, and I have to cut this video short because this has been 23 minutes. I'm so sorry, because this is not gonna get edited. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this video, but if they do, thank you so much. If you stuck around for this long, I love you so much. It's been so long since I've been doing YouTube. So subscribe for more Eurovision content, because it's gonna come your way. Don't you worry. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you so much, and enjoy the Eurovision week. Goodbye.